Hey guys, we are back with some more cards action, and as you can tell, I'm recording this on Saturday because it is freezing outside in Toronto. So I've put on my off-brand Snuggie. I chose a bad timing to shave my head. The extra hair would have helped, but we're gonna stay inside and we're gonna warm up by playing a little bit of cards. Kind of sound a little sexual. Maybe it was. But we're going to be playing a little bit of Mobilize. YouTube commenter by the name of MK suggested trying out Mobilize as it can get pretty ridiculous. So we're going to see if ridiculous is a part of Mobilize and play 5 games as is tradition. And hopefully have some good games on our hand here. Match 1 right into it. Here we go. Against the Union, the Soviet Union. So it is awkward because they can have sickle. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to drop one of the airbornes and the shelling, keep 2 of them because we're going to play both turn 1. So at least one of them can survive and start to build up with the bloody sickle if they have that card. If they don't, good news there. They'll be out of sickle range. Or they could just 2-for-1 us. That's one way of opening up the series here. Well, we don't have very many plays, so we will... Do we see this surviving? Probably not, but we're going to give it a shot. We do want to keep some of these smaller mobilized units in our hand, just because I think I played a couple games with this. I'm not an expert on mobilized by any means, but the Potes is definitely the strongest card in the deck. It allows you to kind of chain off a bunch of small little guys and redraw. So you definitely want to keep a couple in your hand just to get that going. Okay, well, this isn't looking too good right now, unfortunately. Let's keep that open because we don't want this bounced or killed. Hopefully we can get some good value off of it. After the buff this card got with reduced operation cost, it's really good. Being able to just throw in a big, powerful infantry into the front line for a 6 is pretty convenient. We're going to take out the this little guy right here. Yep. And I think we just want to do this. Hopefully gum up some of his orders in hand. Let's see how he plays this out. Alright, and then go for that. Yeah, fair enough. Do we play this into... I guess so. We're going to keep these because we really want to draw Potes to get the chain going here. And hopefully this is scary enough that he's got to do something about it. I think we're perfectly fine passing here. So Potes is our #1 draw here. Okay. Spiring, we have to be careful here. Because in a board stall and they just spend their credits moving up the research chain, it can get pretty scary. think we take our trade there. We are at 16, which isn't a lot. Let's give it one more shot, see if we draw. We can, our head, we've got a lot of healing, so I'm not too worried about going low here, and I really want to have these represent redraws with the potes. We definitely had an awkward start, unfortunately. Yep. That's a scary one. I think we want to start getting these things out here. How many is the question? We'll leave it at that. Might be doing research yet. Sure. We'll use that to just buy time. We really want to draw into the potes here, and it puts some of his units in range for our carpet bombing, which is pretty nice. Potes next turn would be nice. Otherwise, I think we're just going to drop the carpet bombing. It can be scary. Let's see what we get with this first. I think we just go for the Wellington and we take our cleanup here. So we are facing quite a bit of scary stuff. But next thing we can kill the guards, give them the Stalin here. Oh Lord. Or we die. Alright. I think a combination of a terrible starter and awkward draws plus me not being very familiar equals a loss. So we'll mark that as a big L on our side and hopefully do better in the next round. See you guys for round 2. Alright, welcome back for round 2. Let's see if we can tighten up our gameplay here against Britain. Interesting. So we'll keep these guys because I think we want to put some early pressure here. Yep. And I think we actually want to get this guy down first. If we draw the tank, then we'll just play that. Keep everything in the back lines. Resistance, interesting. Alright, so we're just going to move these guys up here. Get some pressure. We're killing that for sure. So looks like we're playing against a commando build of some sort. Hit the HQ. Ah, nutsack. It's okay. We will get rid of that one and drop this. So, all right, that's fair. Well, I think we just leave it like that. He could trade off here. Sure, he's got lots of plays, but we do have the wombo combos. Even if he loses Mobilize, he's still gaining 1+1/+1 from the life gain here. Interesting. Alright, we're definitely killing that, so let's go ahead and whack there. Whack there. And just start to build up the pressure here. We do have to be careful and play around carpet bombing. It really does a number against this deck here. We've already got one guy out of range, so should be okay, hopefully. Although if we tack in there, we'll be in range, but I think we're fine with that. Ooh, nice. I forgot about that. Do we do 4 or do we commit something more to the board? I think we just commit more here. 8/8 is pretty scary, and if he takes his turn carpet bombing us, he's going to be taking quite a bit of damage here, so I assume a carpet bomb's not going to be enough. It's going to have to find a way of pinning stuff, maybe. That's not going to do it. I think he's just going to... Oh, maybe he's going to pin this. Oh, wow. Alright, just to save himself some damage. Alright. That is a W that we will take. Awesome. Alright, guys. See you for round number 3. Welcome back. Round 3 against Gardenisa. Brit. Lots of Brit players today here. Let's drop everything except the... It's going first. Parachute's really only good with Potes, or if you're on the play. So you know what? I'm going to drop that as well. Let's get rid of the hand and draw a nice new starting setup. No turn 1 play for his end, but we'll get the regiment here and see if it can grow. Okay. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted to see here. If he doesn't answer these two, then this is going to be a big boy already. I think we actually kill it just so we can play this and not have to worry about it being attacked by the guard. And then once again, this has lost Mobilize, but it's still getting +1/+1, and it's already a 3/3. It's pretty sizable. And this, we have a chance of growing it as well. So we're just trying to get as many threats as possible. I'll be honest, I was not expecting that. Let's just move everybody up here, and I think we're just going to try to whittle this down. 824 Banshee, 3/4 heavy armor. Ooh. All right. Wonder if that was the best way of doing things, but who am I to say otherwise? Let's just go ahead and attack for 2 here. I'll save the Majesty's Chosen until I'm looking for a specific answer. Otherwise, I would just be choosing, you know, what I think is vacuum the best out of the three here. Fair enough. Shelling worth it here. Let's do that because then I can, if it survives, I can take out the mosquito here. Otherwise, I think I might just use my own mosquito to kill his, and then guard up here. Yep, that's what we will do. I think we'll hold off on the Monty. Yeah, we'll hold off on the Monty. We're being protected with the mosquito, and I doubt he's going to move that up to the front line here. Interesting. You can give it 2 more attacks, so you can trade both of them into my mosquito if he so chooses. He does not. Interesting. I think we'll take the opportunity to get a 5-5 in the front lines. Even if he gives this the naval support, he'll have to attack in with the first airborne, and I'm okay with that. Set of sequences here. Looks like he's going to take... Oh, Lord. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Very nice, very nice. I think now we want to pin here just to get our draw. Take this out. Move that up to the front. Can't bounce this if it gets too big. Alright, spending a lot to draw 3. That could have been worse. That's a nice one. That is a nice one here. I think now we can go ahead and do the Majesty's Chosen here. I think Sexton is perfectly reasonable, and we will... Do we move this up is the question. Now we'll hang back here, protect our HQ. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Hard to say. We both have 7 cards each, and he does have a 5/5. Zero op cost Fury unit. So out of everything on the board, he's definitely got the scariest thing, but we've got a lot of answers for it, so not too worried about it. Ooh. It's a nice one, because I'm assuming you wanted to get rid of the mosquito here. It doesn't look like you'll have the opportunity to do so. Oof. I think we just want to get rid of the bombers when we can here. I think just getting rid of that large first airborne is worth it here. We've got the Royal Research, so I can start moving up the chain here to get Bletchley and put some pressure on them. Yep. Let's move on up the chain here. Put some pressure on him with Bletchley if we get there. I think we'll just pass. We have a lot of redraw with Potez and all these other little Mobilize dinky guys. So I think we're in a good spot here. We got a bunch of threatening units here that he's got to answer. So unless he's got something real crazy in his hand, feeling pretty confident in our position here. Also, Potus is going to allow us to gain 1 billion health here, which means we'll oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, we're definitely going to Bletchley. These guys are a little too scary with their ability to just kill us as long as they take any damage here. Yep. So we'll take 4, 7. We'll take quite a bit of damage here, but we're definitely going to play. And hopefully he doesn't have countermeasure here. We're about to find out. Doesn't look like it, so we'll just pass the turn here. Once again, I'm okay with taking the damage just because we can restock with the Potes here. Yep. Right. Put them all back. And we'll hold on to these because the Potes actually drop that just in case here. He could have carpet bomb. So let's just leave it at that, especially because it didn't go back with the Bletchley, so it's definitely some big boy here. Oh, that's rough. Yep. We are definitely just going to clean this all up here. And then play some more of these guys. We know he's not going to have Carpet Bomb for a while because the Bletchley put a bunch of stuff in there, you know, including the artillery, so I think we're in a really good spot here. Yep. There's the artillery. See what he's got here. Nine cards in our deck, so we got to be careful here, but I doubt he's got a way of coming back here. Yeah. So at this point we yeah, pretty sure this is just game. 3, 6, 9, dead. All right, so another W here, and we will see you for round 4 already. All right, facing Iceland Maximum, powerful name for round 4, and Japan, interesting. Okay, so we're on the play. Let's get rid of, if he's aggressive, all 3 of these are pretty good. If he's resistance, airdrop's garbage. Let's get rid of airdrop to hedge our bets. We'll keep air power. No, we'll get rid of air power too. It's a tough one. Yeah, let's just, we'll keep one of these because we definitely want to play something here. Obviously, we'll play this first in the hopes if we get a tank, you know, it'll start growing quite a bit. Doesn't move forward, interesting. Just gonna go all out here and hopefully he doesn't have so worst thing we'd see is the pen. Yeah, there it is. Wonder why he did it that way. Is interesting. I think we want to just do this. Huh. Very interesting. No, you know what? We'll we've got the POTUS and the airdrop. Let's just take our gobble up there here. You got to kill that. Yep. Fair enough. Yep. All right, so we're going to be taking quite a bit of damage, but with POTUS and airdrop, if we can finagle it, we'll get that HQ back, so I'm not too worried. It's actually a really nice one to draw, especially after he drew 2 with the Rising Sun here. A 1/6 body that guards, stuffs a lot of stuff, so. Okay. Fair enough. Here we're just gonna take a trade. Next turn, if he doesn't do anything, I will just POTUS and airdrop this back so we can draw 2, gain 4. But we'll see what he does here. Okay. That's fair. I'm not gonna expose my POTUS. Oh, that's an awesome draw. I didn't want to just play the POTUS and wait next turn to drop the airdrop. Just in case he's got some sort of removal for it. So the fact that we drew the Entrancheur, really nice. Perfect. Move it up to the front, bash us for 2, and we've got our little setup here, which isn't perfect. We're actually going to drop this because we don't want to have the Potes Sendite if we can help it. Kitty Hawk's also a really nice draw. I just from how this game is going, I think they've passed their opportunity to get in the damage they needed. So, feeling pretty good about this. Once again, keep up the evasive action. We can trade in the Kitty Hawk against the Type A. Yeah, there's the Sendai. No, no, no. No, thank you. Oh, that also would have been a nice one to counter, but it is what it is. We are going to do this first just to draw a card. Move it to the front here. I'm feeling extraordinarily safe here. Yep. Let's just get our draw here. Pass the turn. That's fine. We can just carpet bomb all of this. Yep. And get back our ooh, oh Lord. This is just pretty gross. Yeah. Fair enough, sir, fair enough. Those boys just got a little too big for him. Alright guys, we'll see you for our 5th and final round. We're doing pretty well. 3-1 here. Alright, 5th and final round against Bumpty. Wonder what that is. Alright, against USSR, it's actually a all-around pretty good hand. I think we keep all of this. I don't believe we play these until a little later on. So maybe we get rid of these. Keep the Potes. Yeah, let's just do that. Because I'm sure we'll draw into it and we won't need them until quite a bit. Alright, so I'm actually going to play this because I have the honey, and if it survives the first round, we're in a really good spot here. Doesn't seem to be the case. Unfortunate, but it is what it is here. Yeah, we'll play our honey and just pass the turn. I'm going to keep this, play another one of these. I think I want to bring this up to the front line here. Even though I've got the airdrop, because it's going to be a while before I get that combo off. I think it's more likely that we'll drop a Potes and then the regiment on turn 5. We're definitely just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, next turn, if both of these survives, this already becomes a big boy because of the draw and life gain. Having both of them on the board, if they survive, it's going to be huge already from the get-go. So we'll see how they play this out. Yep. Ooh. Think you make that trade. You don't make that trade. That's surprising. But we are going to make a big guy here. 3-4 ain't nothing to shake a stick at. Yeah. Expected. Hopefully this survives, because then we can go off again. I think we just want to get a big boy here. Up in the front lines. Potes is still giving us some value here, which is nice. So we're adding to the board, and we still have a grip of cards, which is what makes this card so strong. And they're not little guys, right? They're pretty beefy. At least this is right now. So they do need to be answered. Let's see how they play this. I'm very curious as to why he chose to hold on to this. Okay. Does he have another one? Oh, okay. Fair. I wonder if I assume he's going to find a way of getting rid of the Mobilize. It's pretty dangerous to have a 5-5 continue to grow. But whatever he does, he's going to need me to eat it. Or he's going to gobble up some sort of unit here. Yep. Oh, that's a nice one. I might do that just to save the... Nah, you know what? Ooh. Protect the Potes at all costs. So you can just take the... gobble this up here, but it's perfectly fine. We got our value here. Interesting. $37 health versus 18. He's got 5 cards. I've got 6. Hopefully he can kill. Use both these to kill. Move it up to the front. If he does, I'm gonna give him the card draw just to get airdrop down. Let's see if he does it. Looks like he's got quite a bit of plays here. But he's going to start feeling the pressure of our... Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, because now I can just trade the Kitty Hawk in there. Which I will do. And once again, protect the Potes. Get some more card draw here. Swing for 3. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. He's going to have some sort of really epic unit or order to get back into this fight. We're at 40 health. He's at 14. Grip full of cards. Let's see what he goes after here. I think he's realizing how important the Potes is. Let's see if he goes for it. Wow. Has not learned his lesson. It's okay, we'll just keep on getting in there for 3. Let's get in the GG. It looks like he's all but given up here. Ooh. I'm pretty sure he just top decked that, or else he would have played that a long time ago. Five. Yeah, I can just kill him like this, can't I? Ooh. Reckless Assault. It's a risky card, and that's pretty much, you saw why. All right, so ended with 4 and 1. Super powerful deck. It definitely has the shenanigans and can cause some ridiculousness on the board. So MK was right about that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you for next ones. Take care.